The dark side of the worldwide recession will shock you. The worldwide recession has brought with it a dark side that no one could have predicted. People are losing their jobs, their homes, and their savings. Businesses are closing their doors, leaving entire communities in economic ruin. But the worst part of this recession is yet to come. What will happen when the dust settles? Who will be left standing? What will the world look like after the recession is over? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery, but we are here to unfold the truth, so stay tuned. We'll start by looking at how the recession has affected employment levels around the world. Recession effect on employment levels. The recession of 2023 was a global economic downturn that had a significant impact on employment levels. In many countries, unemployment rates rose to their highest level in decades. In the United States, for example, the unemployment rate rose from 4.7% in 2019 to 8.4% in 2023. This was the highest rate since the Great Recession of 2008 and 2009. In Europe, unemployment rates also rose significantly. In France, for example, the unemployment rate rose from 8.5% in 2019 to 11.3% in 2022. In Spain, it rose from 14.2% to 17.2%. In developing countries, the effects of the recession were even more severe. In India, for example, the unemployment rate rose from 6.1% in 2019 to 8.5% in 2022. And in Brazil, it rose from 11.7% to 14%. The recession also had a major impact on wages around the world. In many countries, wages stagnated or even declined during this period. This was especially true in developing countries where wages were already low to begin with. The recession also had a major impact on job security around the world. Due to the economic downturn, a lot of people lost their jobs or had to take pay cuts or work fewer hours. And economic slowdowns have a direct effect on markets around the world. But how has the recession affected markets around the world? Global markets. The recession has had a major impact on global markets. It has caused a decrease in demand for goods and services, leading to a decrease in production and employment. This has caused a decrease in consumer spending, which has led to a decrease in economic growth. The recession has also caused a decrease in investment, as investors have become more cautious about investing their money. And this has led to a decrease in stock prices and an increase in bond yields. This has caused a decrease in the value of currencies, as investors have become more risk-averse. The recession's also caused an increase in government debt, as governments have had to borrow money to finance their spending, which in turn has led to an increase in interest rates, which has made it more expensive for businesses to borrow money. Food shortages. A recession can have a significant impact on food shortages in a number of ways. One of the main ways that a recession can lead to food shortages is through its impact on the economy. When a recession occurs, economic activity tends to decline, which can lead to job losses, lower incomes, and reduced consumer spending. This can lead to a decrease in demand for food, which can in turn lead to a decline in food production and distribution. Another way that a recession can contribute to food shortages is through its impact on the agricultural sector. Recessions can lead to a decline in the demand for agricultural products, which can lead to a decrease in the price of these products. This can make it difficult for farmers to afford to produce food, leading to a decline in food production. A recession can also lead to food shortages through its impact on international trade and the supply chain. If a recession caused a decline in international trade, it can disrupt the flow of food and other goods around the world, leading to shortages in some areas. Additionally, if the recession leads to a decline in the production of goods and materials that are used in the food industry, such as packaging or transportation equipment, it can disrupt the supply chain and lead to food shortages. Overall, a recession can have a number of negative impacts on food availability and access both domestically and globally. It is important for governments and other organizations to be prepared to address these challenges and to take steps to ensure that people have access to sufficient and nutritious food during a recession. Thanks for watching our video on the worldwide recession. We hope you have a better understanding of the economic downturn and its effects on the global economy. Remember, it's important to stay informed and take steps to protect yourself and your finances during this difficult time. Thanks again for watching, and stay safe.